Yo, what's going on, Arkansas Razorback fans, SEC fans everywhere? Welcome. It's the one, the only Big Trail Network. I'm its host and creator, Ty Hudson. We have removed the name Tyzilla83 from this channel. We've retired it. You can still call me Zilla, Ty, TYZ, Zilla, whatever you want to call me. That's fine. But we have removed it from the channel. Now you can see it says Ty Hudson behind me. But we're going to talk about in this video the coaching search. Some names, not a whole long list, but just 2 or 3 names, you know, of possible or prospects that could, or, you know, maybe they'll end up being the next head coach at the University of Arkansas. Before we get into all that, if you guys would, at the end of the video, like, comment, please comment. Let your voice be heard down below in the comment section. Share the content and subscribe and all that stuff. I'd really appreciate it. And check out all the links down below. To those of you who've been, you know, throwing donations at the channel, I appreciate you. Holy cow, that is huge for this channel. And so a special shout out to all of you who've been doing that. I really do appreciate that. To anyone who's joined the Patreon or if you've even at least checked it out, I just want to say a special thank you. So without further ado, let's talk about what's next at the University of Arkansas for the basketball program. And for those of you who are new here and maybe you have no idea where I stand on Mike Anderson, well, you can go back and watch my previous video, which was a live stream, so obviously it's going to be a little bit longer than my typical 5, 6, 7 minute long videos. But if you're curious, you can go check that out. It is a live stream after all, so keep that in mind. It's not obviously quite as polished as one of my typical videos. But anyways, go check that out. But a real quick review, I agree with the decision. I'll just say that. I agree with Hunter Yurachek stepping in this direction and going this direction. 2 tournament wins in 8 years just shouldn't cut it anywhere, and especially somewhere like Arkansas. So, having saying that, Arkansas's future, it sounds to me like Hunter Yurachek's taking this pretty seriously. He wants to offer up big bucks. The rumor is, I think it was Dudley Dawson who said this yesterday, the rumor is somewhere around $4 million is probably what they'll offer. So that tells you that there is a new outlook on basketball here, and I like that. Starting off with this list really fast and possible, again, these are possible, you know, the next head coach. Obviously, the guy that stands out is Kelvin Sampson. Now, Hunter Yurachek, there's a relationship there because they obviously were both at Houston. As far as I know, Hunter didn't actually hire him. Obviously, there's a relationship there as they were both Cougars. They were both at Houston. The guy's got a pretty good record, a career record. He is a little bit older. Well, I think he's 62 or 63, a little bit older. I think he makes just south of about $2 million a year. So obviously, if the $4 million rumor is true, then that would more than double his salary. But he is definitely someone that you have to take a look at. There is some baggage there. He did get in trouble with the NCAA for making. Well, he was making some phone calls he wasn't supposed to be doing. I think that was at Indiana. Some phone calls that he was making that he wasn't supposed to be making. So, again, there's a little bit of baggage there, and he was hit with a 5-year show cause penalty. So, of course, he didn't resurface until he came to Houston in 2014, and he's got them playing for a possible spot in the Elite Eight. They got to get past Kentucky on Friday, so that'll be, I'm sure all Hog fans will be watching that. It'd be pretty interesting if they could get past Kentucky. I'm kind of rooting for Houston, as I'm sure a lot of Hog fans are. But yeah, that's again, you're talking about a guy 63 years old, a little bit older. He's got the NCAA baggage. On the plus side, he's done pretty well for himself. A career record of 614 wins to 323 losses. That's not too shabby. Next up is Chris Beard. Chris Beard is a guy that Hog fans, anyone in the state of Arkansas is pretty familiar with the success that he had in Little Rock. You know, he's younger, 46 years old. He's done big things at Texas Tech, and is actually making quite a bit of money. He's making over $3 million a year. I don't know. From what I was told, he's not leaving Texas Tech. It's going to take a lot to pull him out. When you look at the shape that Arkansas is in, when you look at it compared to where it was at 8 years ago, it's obviously in a better place. But I don't know that $1 million more to come into a situation that he's going to have to rebuild versus what he's doing at Texas Tech is going to be enough. To me, this would be a home run hit. I think he'd do wonders at the University of Arkansas. He's already got the connection to Little Rock, coaching there. He's done big things in the Big 12 at Texas Tech. It'd be a home run hire, in my opinion. Another guy that pops up on my list for me is Buzz Williams at Virginia Tech. Another guy, 46. He's younger. You know, as far as I know, again, this is someone else who has not been in any trouble, just like Chris Beard has not been in any trouble that I know of with the NCAA, but he's younger. He's had success over at Virginia Tech. He's not making – I was actually surprised. I kind of thought he was making around 3.5. He's making 2.6 at Virginia Tech. Buzz Williams with a career record 253 to 154. He's done some big things. He's gone to he's had multiple tournament appearances. He's done a lot at Virginia Tech, and I think his brand of basketball would work well here. And, again, that's another home run hire in my opinion. I'd take any of these three for sure. But that's my list. I want to know who you guys like. Show me your list. Let your voice be heard down below in the comment section. I'm really curious what you guys have to say. We could talk about Mike Anderson, but I'm just not interested in that right now. We're on to the next step. Mike Anderson's gone. Let's move on. Let's focus on what's next for Arkansas basketball. And I think this coaching search is going to be interesting. If they don't get these three guys, there are some other names out there. Maybe we'll talk more about them. But if there's any updates, I'll do my best to try and get you guys some more content on this search and anything else Arkansas basketball, or obviously Arkansas related. I do my best. Trying to juggle doing three things at once, so sometimes videos might be a little bit behind, but I swear I'm going to do my best to get you guys the content when stories break or when there's a recruiting update, spring football update, any of that stuff. I'm going to do my best to bring it to you. But you guys know what to do. We're done here, so now if you would, like, comment, share the content that you just watched, and of course if you haven't already, tap that subscribe button. You guys be good. Try to be nicer than what you've been on social media, on Twitter and Facebook, please. Be kind to one another. We're all Hog fans. So, woo pig, and we'll see you guys around.